Alright folks, welcome back to the Ring of Air video series, where last time we showed you how to clip these bad boys in. Now I'm going to show you how to... No, last time we showed you how to screw them in, now I'm going to show you how to clip them in. Stay tuned. While we're at it, we're going to look at some cycling tips in terms of pedaling, and if you can adopt these tricks and tips, your efficiency will go through the roof. I don't know if you saw that spit there, but it definitely went towards the front wheel. So, if you're new to wearing these kind of shoes, okay, then I would definitely recommend loosening the pedal, because then that means you'll get in easier and out easier. And ask anyone who knows what happens, especially in busy towns, when you get to the traffic light and there's loads of people watching, and you have a little shake, and then a shout, and then a scream, because you've fallen over and you've embarrassed yourself and your biking community. So let's not let that happen. Practice against the wall. Park your bike against the wall and clip in, clip out, clip in, clip out. Make it a habit, and then just, yeah, that'll reduce your risk of it happening in public. So here is your dial where you can make the foot to go in much easier or much stiffer. So if you're starting off and you're new to it, you put in your Allen key and head towards the minus. So for me it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, that's fully minus now. That'll be much easier to get into. So the clipping in is the easy bit. You might wait for the pedal to come around, and then the shoe will go in easy, okay? That's not a bother, it's the getting out. I had a client in who used to get out this way, and she would kick the front of her foot out. And it does come out, but it ended up giving her ankle pain. What we wanted to get across is actually the importance to flick your heel out. That just takes practice, right? Once you feel much more confident, you just tighten up the pedal again, and then you kind of to maybe halfway, where you have not too loose and not too tight, just like porridge. So next thing I'm going to show you is 2 more techniques. I want to talk about pushing through the inside of your foot when you're pedaling. So we're talking about the bit where the big toe, second toe and third toe. And also something called horizontal pedaling, where we want to drive across the top of the pedal stroke. It's important that you're pushing down through the inside third of the foot. The reason is because if you tend to push through the outside of your foot, or maybe you're not aware of it, it's causing a lack or a reduction in your effective force going into the pedal. Because in order to get the best force to go through to the pedal, we don't want to lose any of it out to the side here. We want to make sure that most of the force we're pushing is going into the inside third of the foot and in through to the pedal. And this is a really efficient way of cycling, and it's a really nice one to add to your technique to improve it over the next coming months. A big no-no is when you're trying to push through the inside third of your foot, don't let your knee follow suit and try to drive in the inside of the entire leg. You need the knee to stay where it is, and it's just a subtle pressure you're looking for down through that inside third of the foot. Right, so I wanted to give you a big picture of what I'm talking about when I say horizontal pedaling. So if we talk about it, this is 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, okay? We want you not to just push when you get to 3 o'clock. A lot of cyclists will just push down here, and then they might even pull up at the back, okay? But to get the most efficient cycling, which takes a long time to implement into your own style, but this is it. You're basically wanting to push across from around about 10 AM. You need to start thinking about getting across the top of the pedal stroke all the way, pushing, 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 pushing. Now when you get to this point, there's really no need to waste energy to pull back up, because your other leg is driving across the top as well, okay? The only time where we know from the research that it's worthwhile doing to pull up at the back is when you're going up a hill. But if you're on the flats It's really a waste of energy. You get less for what you put in, only a pain in your hip flexors. That's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to do an extra bonus special one this month on bike handling, where I reckon I'll need Ashling's help because it'd be just too bloody dangerous to try it on my own. The videoing is, I know how about the handling, I'll show you how. Stay tuned.